We are done! We managed to take him out. That was easier than I thought. That was insanely easy. Have issues beating the tasks? Don't know how to do it properly? I'm here to hook you up. Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we're doing tasks guide for Unnamed Space Idle. Let's go. So as I said in the previous video, the challenges is already complete. It's pretty straightforward. You go through all of them. There are guides for each of those on the wiki. The link will be in the video description, and there is a tasks guide text version in the video description as well if you need any help with that. Then I've got the compute one being finished. It was pretty straightforward again. All you need to do is to reach 1 E22 boost, and that's the maximum you can get right now. In order to get it though, you will need to focus on several things. First of all, you would like to get Reactor and the computer lab enabled in your layout. That will allow you to get better computation power. In the reactor, don't forget to enable compute power. That will help you out. And maybe you would like to get some extra reactor boost in the warp drive to get more power for that. If your base is high enough, you should be able to do it pretty fast. So basically just enable compute modules, this one, and you will be good to go, because that's everything that you need for that. So basically enable some modules. You will need this one, compute speed booster and compute levels booster. Then you will need to get the right V devices up. So the basic that you will need is battle shard getting the orange bonus and compute shard getting the blue bonus. That's the basics that you need. Outside of that, getting power shard here to get the extra void power will help as well, just as getting flex shard connected with the blue area will increase void power generation too. For the last lot, you can put the crew shard to make those stronger to get you extra benefits. And the last part for the compute build is getting the right crew members. Here you would like to focus on proficiency, so you will need cyber specialists with the proficiency specialty and get speedy computation, coordinated computing, and next level math. You will also need salvage redirection, but before that, make sure that you upgrade your ship fully in the core and got as many of those compute boosts you can before doing that, because afterwards you won't be able to get it that much. It's not that serious, but still it will help you to get it earlier. Try to evenly split the points between those three nodes and you will be okay, and make sure that auto switch is off and you are focusing only on proficiency. Moreover, coordinated computing gets bonuses from active proficiency total, so that means that you will need to up that stat quite a lot. The second important crew member is industrial engineer. Here you go for proficiency as well. Get 10 points in component optimization, and then a lot of points into industrious computing, like 40, and the rest of them in the compute enjoyer. I think I've got maybe 2 of those levels up when I did the task, and that was enough. Next one is logistics manager. I actually went without it and went with the energy technician, I guess, but this one is more effective. Proficiency, you get 10 points in salvaging. Well, you can put all 40 here or evenly distribute those, and what you need is void matter capture. That will give you more void matter, and you will be able to get more compute levels with that. It's not that necessary at this point. Probably you will be able to get it without it, but that will help. Also, make sure don't get compute recovery algorithms. That will lower the compute gains, and you don't want that. And for the last one, you get the reconstruction specialist. Get proficiency here as well. Get proficiency acquisition, and you can also auto switch here to get acumen. That will allow you to get coordinated study. That will allow you to level up other proficiency levels way faster and give higher bonuses to yourself. So basically you need 2 nodes here, proficiency acquisition and coordinated study. You have to evenly distribute between them and you will be okay. After that, wait a while. I left my PC running overnight, and when I woke up it was ready, so that's how I've got it. Now we need to finish a couple of other tasks as well, and that will be a bit more sophisticated, so I had to prepare and make sure that I'm ready. First thing I did, I made a research run. Now I have 107, 108, and that kind of levels for research. That's actually what you need for that. Another thing about the research, you would like to farm at least not stage 74, because there is only one enemy that can be killed, and it's pretty hard to kill him as well. So I advise to go somewhere 72, 73. 73, you will have to take out the carriers because everything else will be spawned by them. 72, you got some less carrier enemies. But as you can see, the actual difference in the research points isn't that significant. So pick the stage that you feel more natural farming. And afterwards, if you did the synth run a bit already, you will have this fantastic void lure that will actually give you more enemy spawns. If not, go with the void beacon and keep the game running online. That will allow you to take out more enemies and farm research and XP for your crew members faster. In order to get that, you need fully research focused build. So for the synth, you go get the research enchancer. For the V devices, you switch it all over around. Let me do that. Basically, you need something like that, and make sure to link the green one. So yeah, make sure to link the green one to the current type of research you're doing. So right now we are at material research, and we're kind of done with that, but I'll show you anyway. So we need material link, that's this one, I guess. And make sure that you have flex shard in the red slot. So either link it to the red slot or just place it there, because you will need that research bonus as well. And since you will be fighting enemies, you would like to have battle shard available and damage target shard with the specific bonuses against specific enemies, and something like a power shard here for extra power generation. You can also link this one to the blue if you have ability to do that. So let's say we remove this one and do that. So we will get higher power generation like that. That means better bonus here, higher bonus research, and also damage and shields that will help us to take out stronger enemies. For the crew, for the research, you would like energy technician here, 10 points into reactor maintenance, and then even distribution, well, 40 over here for tech know-how for the research bonus, and research enjoyer for extra knowledge. And I actually took this one as well, base assisted research, to get more void power since we are focusing on the research. And of course, focus on acumen for this one, because this bonus is being scaled. No, this one is being scaled from active total acumen, so you don't want any engineering work here. Next one is obviously a researcher. So you get experienced researcher and coordinated research 25 each, and after that you would like to pick one of those specializations depending on what do you want to research first. If you are doing it for the first time, I advise to focus on observational research, on unbound research gain, because this stat will allow you to get other stats higher. So this, and go for O here then. So you will focus on those things, and then when you will switch to different type of research, when this one will be done, when you upgrade this and that, for the next ones you will retire the crew, reprint it, do the same 25-25, and put the points into other nodes like I did over here for material research. That way you will get the higher bonus, and look at that, 1.5k extra. That's pretty neat. As for the extra crew members, I decided to go with phenomenologist for this guy for extra alien learning and also additional shard link. I really like that one. So 10 into warp, 40 into research, a rest of that, one of those in the shard, and additional points into learning enjoyer. That's active acumen, so it will benefit from all acumen bonuses, and it works really well with those. And for the last one, I got reconstruction specialist for extra science, again acumen, so it works really well for me. Other way of doing this is replacing construction specialist with the materials engineer here. So here you get 10 points into steady hand, and the rest of those split between reactor materials and reactor enjoyer to get more void power generation that will allow you to get higher boost from the reactor to the research and damage as well, so that might work better for you. I was totally okay without it, but it's up to you. So with this done, you would like to put your research points to 106 something, the higher the better. I actually screwed up here with the energy research a bit. I might need to redo it right now. Yeah, let's do that, because we can get those numbers a bit higher. So we will be doing the switch right now. You will learn how to do it as well. Basically, you go crew, make sure that everything is okay, retire, yeah, wait. Engineering, right? Yeah, print. So 25 over here, all right, 25 over here, all right, and the rest in the engineering. There we go. So we're switching this one to energy research. And I think we're done. Everything else is on par. Make sure to get the right focus here. And there we go. We are raising just like that. Make sure that here you also have the energy void auto collector that will allow you to get those energy voids that will boost your research. So yeah, that will be the maximum amount of research you can get. And as you can see, it's growing pretty fast. So you really would like to get everything to at least 106, and the guide says that the minimum is 103, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because especially this unbound sharp drop rate, it will be hard to farm, so you would like to get some advantage before going there. Next step of preparation will be the bases. I'm not sure that my bases are ready to go. Let's check actually. It's a bit low, but it's pretty good. So we need 4E20X for the first base, 1.5E11X for the second base. We don't really need that because our computer is maxed out already. 2E5 for the synth speed, so we kinda lacking this one a bit, and 1.3K for warp essence. So this one is falling behind the most, but right now I don't really feel like doing the bases run, but I'll tell you how to do that anyway. Basically, you gotta do two setups. First one is for non-components, that's those building materials, so you will be able to upgrade your generating buildings here. And the second one will be for the components afterwards in order to get the actual bonuses. You would like to get the XP booster here, base coordinator for the modules. For the V devices, all you need is this base shard, and if you can connect it with all other colors, it would be great. So it's actually possible if you get 3 of those, but probably you would like to switch them around a bit. Make sure that the bases in the warp are filled. Most likely they are by now, but who knows, and that you have all the challenges completed, otherwise it will be way too hard. Then we go for the crew, and here will be the main difference between two of the builds. We will need a lot of engineering, so we will get energy tactician with engineering to boost the reactor. We don't really need that, but it will actually help us with what? With engineering, basically. The second one will be phenomenologist. We will get ingenuity here, so we will go for full upgrades for warp understanding, and we will put, we're going here for the creative shard utilization, basically, so we can get extra shard to boost all the bases at the same time. And the rest of the points can go to the warp harvesting. That will help you to get extra levels in the warp, so it's nice anyway. And we are going with 10 points in proficient salvaging, because we don't really need salvage. What we need is efficient base allocation. We put 40 points here, and the rest in the base enjoyer. This stuff here doesn't really help us, so don't waste your points here. Just put everything else here and you will be okay. For industrial engineer, there will be difference between two builds. The first one for the non-component output, for those building upgrades, the first one you should do will be 10 points into component optimizations, then 40 points into coordinated production, and then rest of the point into growth focused bases. So basically you will boost your non-component production as high as possible. Afterwards you do the print here, retire, reprint, and go for higher contribution focused bases and component optimization. So it will be like 40 points here, or even 50. Yeah, 50 points for component optimization, and the rest of them over here. The rest of the stuff will be kind of the same. So yeah, you would like to go for this component build first for a while, then switch it to non-component one, and that will give you higher multipliers. With this, you are ready for the challenges, for the tasks. Your research is up to date, your crew is backing up your bases. When they are done, you do the prestige, and then you get the right builds for the task. So I decided to get a small boost to my bases, and for that I'm actually I have to do the prestige. So right now I had some bio sleeves left, and I'm doing some run through all the crew members that weren't used beforehand quite often. So I'm getting a lot of upgrades here for battle coordination, and getting all those upgrades because we're getting a lot of levels and ranks and everything. So make sure to do that before venturing forward as well, to max out everyone's both skills, basically. So that will give you better upgrades and more stuff here that will make everyone stronger. You might even get additional research if you do it prior to the research. and like warp essence and everything, so it will be useful, like power generation here for engineering. It's nice. So yeah, let's go cycle through those guys while we have the biosleeves. Look at that, another one. Bam. Ingenuity gain. That's cool. And see what we can get, basically. And while you're doing that, if you're working on the crew, don't forget to leave your crew members alive. A reconstruction specialist and Xenops, this dude, for crew XP. And of course, if you haven't did that before, I didn't, put the crew shard over here. That will give you XP to all the crew members. And yeah, we're getting a lot of multipliers for XP for everything. It will add to your overall progression later on, so that won't be a wasted time and resources. We are getting the reactor boost right now, and look at those levels, look at them go. That will actually give us more synth production later on and everything. It will be worth it. Moreover, we will get higher rank. That means that we'll be able to level up easier next time. Oh guys, I just did a prestige and I have permanently kept compute, so I don't need to invest in compute anymore once I've reached that. That's fantastic news. So now we can do prestige without a goddamn compute build up, which is amazing. So yeah, right now I want to increase the mastery of reconstruction specialist, so it will take a while and we'll be back after we'll be done with that. And then I want to upgrade the bases a little bit, so we'll be back after that. So guys, I actually applied the base preset because I wanted them to be a bit better than they are right now. And surprise, surprise, take a look at how fast they level up. 1 minute till the next level here, 1 minute here, 20 seconds here, 30 seconds here. So we need to give them some time to warm up. Then we'll switch to the components and level those up a bit as well. Oh, we could also upgrade the base production here. Nice. So yeah, I would recommend doing synth run before doing this. That way you will be able to get a bit more upgrade, a bit more power for yourself. Oh yeah, and don't forget to replace the other slots with the building materials, so you will be able to get them faster. Leave the parts in as well, but building materials will be your priority. Oh yeah, also during this, we will be able to farm a little bit of shards, sector data, this sector, and we get 35% to get magnificent shards, so we should be able to get it pretty fast. Let's take a look, 43. Yeah, the problem is that with this setup, with this layout, we don't have that much DPS. 51, so it's working, at least the enemies are going down, so I'm happy we can do this upgrade to get a bit more DPS and we should be fine. And we have this because we managed to get coordinated shard detection to maximum level 50, and it's based on ingenuity. We don't have that much, but I guess it's enough, so yeah. So yeah, let's leave it running like this for a while so we can get some shards. And we can also get the bases basic production up, so they will produce more stuff for us. After about couple of hours, I would like to switch this industrial engineer from base production to the components production, so we will be able to farm those afterward. Everything else will stay the same though, so we don't really need to change that. Also, we are really close to get the reactor cap to get that task, so basically, we are almost ready. Let's get the base ready. We have enough crew. We can replant it here for more energy, and probably we'll get the reactor and the shard afterwards as well. Oh guys, while I was away and farming the bases, which actually turned out pretty good, I will leave them overnight as well. I just wanted to show you that we actually completed the V-Device. And the V-Device ended up to be pretty powerful manifest shard. So with the full upgrades, it's given us 50% synth speed. It have to be linked to the proper node though. Warp essence, 50%, 2 times salvage, which we don't need, and shard drop amount times 2. So while it's in the blue slot, it will generate 2 times more shard drops. And I've put it here on like once I've got it. And in reality, it increased the drop amount and I managed to farm it. So that's one less issue to worry about later. Pretty dope. So yeah, we will move on to reactor and synth after the night. So guys, it's morning and our bases are ready. We haven't used up all the building materials, so that's nice. And take a look at the bonuses. we actually overextended a bit, so we are way higher than where we need to be, and those are really good. So for example, 2.7 times more synth speed will be really useful, and 3 times more damage and max shield, so that is really, really amazing. What I want to do now, I think I wanted to go Reactor. So we are at 930 levels, and we can make it work because we have pretty decent... Oh, that's nice, thank you. We have a pretty decent amount of sleeves, so we can actually pump up the reactor production. So we will turn off the... what's that? Base production. We have to replace the things here, so we are not doing base anymore, right? Do we have reactor boost here? No. Okay, you go. You go. Go away. All right. This one here. I honestly think that's all what we need, like power shard here and flex shard connected with the blue node to get void power generation. So where are we right now? 967. So it will be easy, I think. We just need to put up the materials engineer, and we need engineering, so we retire those guys. They might be useful. Let me check the guy. Yeah, basically we need both those guys, but with we are with engineering here. Nice. So we'll just retire this fellow over here. All right, and put the materials engineer with engineering without auto switch here. All right, only 10 points here and like 40 points. Oh my god, that's too much. What do we have here? Synth multiplayer. Not now. Reactor enjoyer. We are at 1999. So now we have to wait for a while. I think it's 5 minutes. So we just wait for 5 minutes and we will get the reactor task. Meanwhile, we can upgrade some reactor stats that will allow us to, well, kinda destroy everything, make more production and stuff for later. And we already have the V-Device bonus because while we were waiting, that shard totally fully resonated, so we are good. And I think this is something like the maximum value we can get because that's like 5% per level over 900. I wonder, I think we will be able to go... Let's go! I think we'll be able to destroy the boss with this build because we should be pretty powerful. Let's upgrade all here. Yeah, I'm really curious. Let's turn off the module here for enemy spawn. Let's get some of the knowledge here. And we should be okay like that. So I wonder if we'll be able to beat Sector 74 with this build. That will actually help us quite a lot because if we will have Reactor completed, we'll have Sector completed, we'll need Synth and Warp only. And none of those actually require us to push forward, so we won't have to be strong enough to take out the enemies. We just need to get the production going here and here, and that would be nice. Let's actually do some upgrades. We can do that. Oh my god, that's some levels right here. Sweet, 25. We are so close. Yeah, can we use that somehow? Oh no, I almost screwed up. I misclicked on the proficiency. I could totally screw everything. Gotta be careful. So here we are, end of Sector 74. Reactor is still burning like crazy, and here is the boss. Let's see if we'll be able to beat him down, take him out. Huh. We done it, guys. Unable to proceed. Complete all tasks on the prestige panel. So we are done. We managed to take him out. That was easier than I thought. That was insanely easy. Let's get this thing back and wait for a while. Excuse me. Let's turn off the bases and turn this one back. I want to know if we'll be able to defeat the powerful enemies here, like swarms. And meanwhile, we will just level up some engineering here, some crew members. So we'll be able to get those, you know, those benefits later. Compute speed. Yeah, I want that. Okay, it seems that we are struggling with the enemies here with that spawn rate, obviously. Like, this thing is very powerful, so I expected this. Oh my god, what a mess. But anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. We just need to wait for the reactor, then do the prestige and get the synth and warp up. That will be pretty easy, I think. So we will see. There we go. Reactor is complete as well. So we are doing the reset and we will get ready for the synth first, then for the warp. What do we need for the synth? We need some crew with the synth bonuses, right? So that will be ingenuity, no proficiency. Let's turn off. Oh, you know what we can do? we can screw up everything and try to level them up as much as possible. We need the crew on our fullest progression. Do we have crew bonuses here? No. Let's go back a level and level up some crew so things will be faster. So I want to level up the guys that I have right now. Then I'll switch to the one that give me synth speed, and we will see how it will go, because we probably will be able to get couple more levels, and in the next round we won't have to try that hard to reach that. Also, if we will get ingenuity up a bit, we can get to 20% extra synth speed, so that would be nice. What the hell is this? Crew rank upgrades ignore any divisors. This is cool. So if we need the synth speed, I think it's nice when we'll be done with those guys to get those guys up and get ingenuity in there. And that's yellow, right? Yeah, we'll get them to the ingenuity upgrades and see how it will go. Probably we'll be able to get that milestone. I'm so proud of myself. Well, I think that's enough for energy technician at least. Let's see. Yeah, it will take a while to get him acumen up, so probably not. Bye. And we are getting this one first, right? No, let's get reconstruction specialist first, because we can get extra acumen from this. Auto switch turn off. Okay. So we will have to avoid green later on. It doesn't matter right now. We'll just get the XP, so it doesn't matter. So if we're going for ingenuity, let's get it to like 25, and let's say 25 here. We don't need this, so let's make it even higher. If we are not going for the bottom tiers, we just need the crew XP. We don't really need to limit us on proficiency. That will give us higher multiplier here. So 6.1. Let's see, 7.8. It's not that significant, but it's still like 20-30%, so it's nice. It's nice. And look at that ingenuity, is going up like crazy now. The problem with the ingenuity, that we can't get phenomenologist up too much. Oh, it's just local ingenuity, so we can get acumen here, ignoring ingenuity for now, upgrade everyone else ingenuity, and then put it on and get the maximum we can get from it. Look at the growth speed, that's insane. Let's retire this dude now and get acumen here. We get additional shard and some learning enjoyer here. There we go, that's some engineering gain. Not what I expected, but it's there, so why the hell not? So I think we are ready to start nailing those guys. Oh no! We can get the rank here, so let's wait. I want to get additional proficiency for the next rank for this one. Might be useful, might be not, but I mean, I can just ignore it altogether. Let's see. There we go. So we got the next rank here. We can retire him now. Yeah, things are going so fast. But in any case, we have to retire him because I want ingenuity. So we got one main ingenuity stat here and a couple of secondary ones. So let's start with the cyber specialist, auto switch stats, so we want to have everything leveled up, and since it doesn't really affect this stat, we can just go crazy on this and try to max out our gains. We get some damage upgrade, which we don't need right now, but it's nice anyway, and we get the crew upgrade for the synth. Sweet. Let's see, let's take a look at it. Bam, nice. So 20% extra speed, and honestly, we can give up already and do the reset, but let's turn off auto switch. Next rank is really soon, so I would like to get some points here to get him to next rank. Here, not so close. And we will need yellow, right? So we'll need yellow in both of those. Another damage upgrade, and now it's 2 times. Useless though, because we can't really do anything about that. Here we get the next rank. Let's focus on ingenuity now. So I think we can do small reset right now. This one isn't close yet. We can retire this fella, and I'm not even sure if I need to level everyone up. We can actually go straight. No, we need to do the reset to get the base bonuses. Right. Okay, let me level everyone up really fast, and then we will do the prestige and get the synth build. Right, guys, so we did some upgrades, and I think I'm ready for the prestige. The guys are still building up, but it will take forever. We don't want that. We would like to get the bases bonuses now. This is so cool. 2.7 times more synth speed. So let's see how long it will take. Right now it takes 10 plus years, obviously without any upgrades. I actually did the synth run before. You can see it in the previous tasks video, but well, yeah, it's really beneficial to get it early on in order to upgrade some basic components, in order to upgrade those modules, so they will help you to fight enemies easier. Moreover, you can get upgrades for other things, so that will be useful. Now we will finish it. Resource refinery, reactor. I think I want both. Resource refinery, though, might not be that crazy important since we have enough salvage, so I will go for... No, we will do this. I will build up resources, then we will do the maximum synth speed possible. So yeah, let's go do the prestige. So we did some basic upgrades and everything. What do we need for the synth build? So in order to lower this from 10 years to milliseconds, we need the right setup. But we need to do the build up before that. So let's get to the highest level. Let's get some salvage, all the crew upgrades that we need to make to grow them faster, like for XP and crew skill multipliers. And then we'll talk about that. Since we have so many bio sleeves, I will first focus on the salvage amount, because I think that will give us pretty nice bonuses. So right, we are in the sector 73 again with our buffs for salvage. Do we have any extra salvage flying around? Yes, we do. And we have crazy multipliers. We have 1.8 skill efficiency and pretty high amount of crew XP gain. So now we'll be able to get crew levels faster. And also, I want to get a bit more salvage. Well, actually, that's enough in order to do the retrofit and get the right modules and everything for the synth, since those upgrades here will actually affect its synth speed. All right, we are done. We have crazy amount of salvage. Oh, we just wasted some on the multiplier. Well, that will be enough anyway, but I want to get one more piece of salvage and we will be doing the reset. There we go. So yeah, we can go to the prestige screen, replace resource refinery with the synth station, do the retrofit. It's important to press the right button. Yep, here, like, I would like to firstly upgrade the synth station and then the rest of that. That will allow synth station to be the highest level. That means it will have the highest amount of, well, synth speed. Right now, synth time is still 10 plus years, but we will change that. So we are changing around the shards for the synth production. Oh wait, first we need to replace the workers here for crew. We need to level it up a bit and then we'll do that. So what do we need for the synth? We need ingenuity, cyber specialist, and materials engineer. Let's print them out. Bam, bam, ready. We would like to have 10 points in the speedy computation and then the rest 40 into the mathematical materials. There we go. This thing will allow us to get, this is useless, we don't need that. A synth enjoyer that will give us 36 times synth speed. Oh my god. Now 25 into steady hand. Oh no. The hell. That was a mistake. I just wasted one bio sleeve. So yeah, 25 into steady hand, 25 in coordinated synthing, and then 25 into masterful synthing, and we want warp core siphoning. That means that warp core will charge slower, but we'll get double synth XP and output. So that will be pretty nice. 23. That's very cool. 68 times synth speed here. Now for those things, we would like to go for the reactor, so we'll get better synth speed from here. It's already pretty good, look at that. It's working. We haven't even changed the V devices. I can imagine it will be like almost instant. So before that, yeah, retire this guy. And I think retire this guy, yeah. Basically, it will be enough, but if we will put extra strength into the energy technician, we will get better reactor boost. So let's get all the reactor bonuses here. And since we are going for equipment here because we don't need engineering, it will screw up our build here. We would like to have maximum over here and do this one. Bam. Yeah, and that's it. It doesn't matter what else we do here. That's done. And now the guide advises us to go for phenomenologist, but not for ingenuity path. Oh, it advises us to take both. Okay. So we'll get ingenuity here, and we can get some warp speed, but make sure not to get this creative shard utilization or we will lose some synth speed. So let's go here, let's turn on auto, and here, depending on what do you need, this might be another good time to farm for coordinated shards, because we have a lot of ingenuity and that will be crazy. But since I've done that already, I will focus everything on warp. Shouldn't have got Echo Man. Goddamn guide. So if you want to get for the warp, which I wanna do, you would like to avoid Echo Man here as well. Alright, probably warp will have to wait, so we'll just get maximum over here, and it doesn't matter if we put stuff over here or not. Hey, it actually gives us 5%. That's not that bad. Better than nothing. So our synth speed is going crazy already, but that was 10 years, remember, right? That's not it. We are switching out the V devices now. So we would like to put manifest shard here. This thing, I think here, I'm not sure. We would like it to link to the red one. Remove links here, red. Remove that, put this one here for the synth speed. And our favorite, let's replace this thing, this, and let's place synth shard over here. I think that's everything we can get for synth, and that's basically all the slots taken already. But it will allow us to get new recipe unlocked. We are going crazy right now. How fast it is. Look at that, it's going crazy. I love it. I love it, guys. And I'm not done yet because we can get ingenuity XP, right? If we will do something here with this thingy, ingenuity is orange. So if we'll put it here, we can get them going for ingenuity, right? And we can replace, let's say, this with this, like that. We can still take out enemies, I guess. I'm not sure. But that will allow us to get the synth speed at the same time. So we will get more XP for our ingenuity crew. That will boost our overall synth speed even more as we take out the enemies. But we need to take out enemies for that. Do we have the synth module? I don't remember if we have that thing, if it even exists. No, we don't. Okay, at least that's good. So take a look at that. It will take 7 minutes to max out. Let's take a look here. 9 seconds to max out Ultima Stabilizer, 1 minute for this, 7 minutes for this, 6 minutes for this, and like 1 hour for Ultima Serum. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Last time when I did the first run, you can check it in the last video, it took me like, I don't know, 8 hours, 1 day to max out one of those things. Now it's, well, pretty much instant. So I'll just wait and see how it will go. And yeah, obviously you would like the upgrades to be done here for the synth and all that. Maybe some generator upgrades. Let's see. It's filling up pretty fast, but we will have to do specific run for warps as well, or just, you know, redesign our current build. Because warp is totally different from everything we have right now. It's pretty simple and straightforward, but since synth actually have this warp core siphoning, we won't be able to do both at the same time, so we have to wait. On the bright side, we have a lot of resources right now to make us stronger, to take out enemies. Maybe we can even get XP booster working. We can get this one to get more warp core speed. Good. Oh yeah, and don't forget to enable this thing. Let's turn off this, enable this. So we'll be automatically picking up the void energy boost, and that will allow us to speed it up even more. Because, yeah, that's additional speed for us. Infinite resource production for something. So we are getting there, guys. Oh my god, 3 seconds. This is so insane. So in the end, we would like to get Ultima Serum, right? And we actually want it right now. So we can get this module up to speed to give us way more XP gain multiplier. In the end, we'll get more ingenuity. In the end, we'll get more synth speed. Okay, right now we have 2.39 E43 synth speed, and it's growing because we are getting more crew XP and it's increasing like that. This is pretty nice. 24 minutes only. This is crazy with 4 synth running. And I think this is the last recipe because I don't see any other unlocks. Yep. Yeah, now we wait. We will build all those things up, and in about an hour, I think we'll be able to finish the synth, and then we'll have to go for the warp only. So see you soon when we'll be done with the synth. Now we can't really change anything here, and it works really well. And look at that. The synth speed is actually increasing rapidly. So guys, it took way less time than expected. We maxed out all our synth and we unlocked the synth task. Now the last one is warp. Now that one will take a while. I don't think that we need to do the reset for that. Yeah, I think we have enough bias leaves to make it work here. So let's make the right composition of crew members and then we'll adjust the rest of the build for the warp. So on the current state, we need to retire this guy because we got Ecumen. We don't need that. We want this one to be ready. Retire. Yep. And also we can get the shard utilization here. So let's print it out. We will max out a warp understanding. There we go. Get 1 point here for additional shard links if we need it. If not, you can go straight for this one, but we have 21 points, so it doesn't matter that much. The difference won't be that significant. All right, we still don't need to have any Ecumen, which we have here, so we will fix that soon. And the next thing we need to get is warp study. Let's replace this one with that. All right, a warp study. We need it to be ingenuity as well, so make sure not to take Ecumen. That will allow us to get extra stuff. Let's put the bonus here. It's 27. It's not that bad. So here we take 10 points into the research, and the rest of them will go into the warp study. Ooh, we don't have enough. Anyway, we don't need to put anything else here because it won't help. And for the rest of the points, it really doesn't matter what to go for because none of those matters. 2 of those guys will be enough. You can increase because ingenuity is for the specific crew member, so it's not total ingenuity, so no options to make it better. What we can do though, we can increase ingenuity XP. For that, we will use reconstruction specialist with the proficiency though, so we won't get Ecumen. Let's get that and let's get some ingenuity acquisition. That's the only thing we can get because this requires Ecumen, which we don't have. We will max this one out. Nice. 4.2 times more XP. So that will allow us to get more ingenuity and higher modifier here. Then let's go through other tabs. For the modules, you obviously would like to get the warp stabilizer and you should upgrade it as high as possible. Luckily for us, we are done with the synth, so everything is maxed out anyway. I get some XP booster here and some damage stuff as well, because why the hell not? For the V device, once again, we will remove all the synth-related stuff. We need to link this one to the orange. That will give us 1.5 essence multiplier. We have ingenuity here already. Warp core charge speed for the flex shard. That's nice. And we definitely would like to have this one. Let's put it there and let's do it like that. Yeah, like that. So we will get ingenuity XP bonus from the crew shard. We will get warp core charge speed from this one and from this one. This will give us warp essence gain multiplier. This will give us a bit more max shield damage and well, yeah, and that's it. And at this point, it doesn't matter anymore what do you do afterwards for the V device. And you can't change it as well, so you will have to wait. Although one core charge time is 1 minute 12 seconds, and we are getting... How much are we getting per run? I'm not sure, but by this time you should be able to cap all the warps, because you are good enough for that if you manage to beat Sector 74 or close to that, so that will give you the maximum warp you can get. And from there, go to the upgrades and work on your ingenuity crew and the guys that are like part of your crew over here, which is researcher and Xena, well, mostly Xena, Fena, this guy. Xena, this guy, because that will give you some more points that you can use towards warp harvesting right now. So at this time, what you can do? Well, you can do that much. You have to wait. You will get maximum amount of warp from that. You don't really need to open them or anything. They will be automatically used up when they're filled. So that's how you will get your warp income. And you will need to save up or use 7E29 warp essence. That might take a while, so just wait. You can't really do anything about that. So yeah, give it some time, do some upgrades if you need to. Otherwise, you can just leave it running in the background, because if you can't get useful upgrades here, there is no point rushing. So yeah, I'm actually curious how long it will take, so we will see. Alright guys, I left the game overnight, and before that I did some upgrades. We have 3.44 E29 points. I'm not sure if that's enough though. Most of the stuff in the warp drive is done, so we have those things left. Let's see if we'll be able to max them out. Oh my god, this will be Yeah! We are getting this. Bam! We are done. All tasks completed. Proceed to sector 75. So what we need to do right now is to push a little bit all the way to sector 75. New achievement unlocked. What does it do? 300 AI points, so not that many useful things. It took me a couple of days to make this video, so yeah guys, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more idle content. Doing my best for you. Yeah, I was worried for a second that we won't have enough warp drive points, essence, but it seems that we did just nicely. Anything else we can do to become stronger? We can, like, if we won't be able to defeat the enemies, we can get the reactor back up for the max upgrades. And oh yeah, we need to turn off this thing as well, obviously. That's not what we need. And maybe we need to rearrange this. Yeah, this is warp essence, so that's not what we need. We need more shields, more damage, more everything. Remove that. Put that stuff over there. We're going to the combat mode right now. But press forward. Let's get some generation going. And I'm not sure what exactly do we need. So we will put everything up. So all types of damage. The boss is here. Reactor is not there, but it should be okay. Should be enough to take the boss out. We did it before, so we will obviously be able to do it again, and it doesn't do that much, as you can see, so we should be able to defeat it, no problem. Nice. Capital ship required, retrofit or prestige to battle cruiser. So the new ship. Capital ships have specific slots for capital class weapons and shields. These are used to battle other capital class ships exclusively. Okay, the normal weapons and shields will be required to continue to combat normal enemies ships from now on. So, a lot of new game mechanics has unlocked, and right now we will end this video because that will be the topic for the next video. So make sure that you subscribe and check out the playlist in the video description to see all the playthrough of this game with the guides and everything. I'm really glad that we managed to plow through this that easily, and I hope this guide will be useful for you as well. Check out the wiki in the video description, the playlist, all my social media and other stuff. Like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.